Hey everybody, it's me, Tom Angleberger, the author of The Strange Case of Origami Yoda, the Dee Dodo and Inspector Flytrap series, and of course, Geronimo Stilton. I didn't write it, I drew a graphic novel of it. That'll be out soon. Right now, though, I want to talk to you guys about a new origami character, Ahsoka. Now, Ahsoka made an appearance, of course, in one of my books, and the interesting thing about this particular piece of origami is that it's one of the easiest folds, but one of the hardest to decorate. As you can tell, my Ahsoka doesn't even look that good. And I've done it so many times. You can see I've got all these extras over here. I've been working on it. It's so hard to draw her face correctly. She's very complicated. Origami Yoda, you can get away with a smiley face. With Ahsoka, you've got to get so much stuff right. But if you can stick in there with me, I'll show you how to do the folds, and then you can try decorating it, and maybe you'll get yours to look better than mine. You guys ready? What you're going to need is a piece of paper. You can either use a full piece of paper or a quarter sheet of paper. A quarter sheet of paper will give you a nice finger puppet, and the whole sheet of paper will give you a nice hand puppet. Depends on what you want. All right, let's get started. Oh, by the way, you're also going to need various colors to decorate with: orange, purple, blue, and black. So I wish you luck with the decorating, but I know we can definitely get through the folding because this is one of the easiest folds there is. Now we're going to start like this. We're going to fold it in half and give it a good crease. Just like that. And then we're going to take one side. We're going to fold it over like this, just about halfway over. Okay, sometimes it's hard to see in the light exactly how hard I've folded it, but there it goes, like that. And then take the other side and fold it across like that. Okay, so what we did is we basically just folded it into thirds. Normally it doesn't matter exactly how we folded it, but look at this. It's a little offset here. It's not very good. For Ahsoka, we need to be a little more careful. So I'm actually going to refold these. I'm going to fold this. I'm going to try to get it so it comes out into nice thirds. Let's see. If it comes out nicely, they should just about line up here at the edge. It doesn't have to be perfect, but this one's a lot closer than my first one. So I think I'm going to stick with this one. All right. Now, time to make this rectangle into Ahsoka. We're going to take this side here and we're going to fold it out this way, but not in a straight line. We're going to fold it at an angle. Okay, see how this angle's coming up? So we're trying to get this edge here to come right and cover up that corner just a little bit. Okay, like that. It should end up looking like that. And from the other side, oh my gosh, what does it look like? It looks like, oops, that's the wrong one. Where's the good one? It's hard to tell which one is the good one. There we go. That's going to be one of her montrals, I believe is what they are called. So now we're going to take the, flip it back over. Take this other side, which is sometimes a little hidden in there, and you're going to try to fold it out to match. And normally, as you know, we just slop stuff together, but for Ahsoka, we want it to look pretty good. So let's take a look at the front and see if they match up. They actually match up pretty good. If they don't, you can do a certain amount of fiddling with them to get them to come out. Believe it or not, there's only a couple more folds to go. Ahsoka's head is not square, it's rounded, so we're going to take one of these corners here, and we're going to fold it down like that. See how that worked? And we take the other side and we fold that one down like this. And once again, we're trying to get them a little bit even. Sometimes it does not want to be even. Okay. Oh, that's close to even. Fill that out a little more. Yep. There we go. That was easy, huh? The only other thing to do is to fold down these sides. You can do it. You can just fold it once. Or you can actually do two folds and try to really get it shaped like Ahsoka. You can fiddle with that some if you want. One of the interesting things is we followed Ahsoka. We've seen her as a baby. We've seen her as a young apprentice. We've seen her as a commander. We've seen her on the Rebels as a person about my age, Ahsoka has changed. And so pick the Ahsoka you want and try to model it after that Ahsoka. This is it, folks. The folds are done. There's our folds. That was easy, wasn't it? I promised you the folds were easy. They are super easy. Just fiddle with them to get them even, and they are done. The hard part, of course, is the decorating, like I said. What you're going to want to do is get a nice picture of Ahsoka, a freeze frame from the show, and work on it. But let me just show you a couple of the things that I've noticed here. When I like to do it, I like to take my orange marker and draw around the white. This is one of the reasons she's so hard to decorate, is that you can't draw the white on top of orange unless you have some kind of white paint or something. And so you end up having to outline the white areas in orange and then fill those areas in. Okay, so a couple things to remember. This part is going to be all orange. Let's see, get this back up here. This part's going to be all orange around those lines. Her lips are going to be purple. Don't forget to color in her eyelids orange. If you color them in white, it detracts from these white lines up here. One of the great things is her current outfit on the new Clone Wars fits this perfectly. You're going to draw these lines like this. If you look at a freeze frame from the new Clone Wars, her new outfit looks just like that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, and then the Montrals themselves are actually kind of fun to decorate. You're going to have little star shapes up in the points, and then you're going to have these stripes. I like to make sure I've got 2 triangles on each side, and I make sure they're even, and then the stripes just sort of fill in themselves. All right, folks, I wish you luck. Like I said, it is hard to decorate Ahsoka. I wish she was as easy as Origami Yoda, but she sure isn't. But I'll tell you something, she's pretty awesome. If you've seen the new Clone Wars episodes, The Siege of Mandalore, you know just how awesome she is. So, let's see, where did Yoda go? I'd like to get Yoda back up here. Yoda and Ahsoka would like to say, may the Force be with you, always. And meanwhile, make sure you check out my YouTube channel. I've got my Porg design on there. I've got my Animal Crossing design on there. I've got like 30 or more origami instructions on there. And of course, visit origamiyoda.com or look in the back of one of my Origami Yoda books. I've got instructions everywhere. I can't stop making instructions. I love it. All right, where we go? Let's try this one more time. Origami Yoda would like to say, may the folds be with you, always. See you next time, everybody.